Hello everybody, I am the Seventh Sword, and today I'm going to give you my thoughts on the Halo 5 beta. Now, I've been a fan of Halo, honestly, probably ever since Halo 2, because I actually played with my friends at their houses all the time. We'd have huge Xbox LAN parties. I didn't actually own the console, but, you know, I would do split screen with my friends when I went over. I always played as default, and I was terrible at the game until about Halo 3, end of Halo 3, beginning of Halo Reach. I really came into my own and actually started playing the game more often because I had my own consoles then, and I was playing online with friends more often, so I just got used to the controls and used to the physics and all that stuff, so I gradually just got better and better. Now with Halo 5, I love the direction they're taking the game. I like the added movement. It doesn't give you like a specific advantage, and since everyone has it, it's fair. It's just tactical. It's if you use it well, you can do well. It's amazing. I love it. It adds an extra, sense of depth to the game, and with everyone else adding, quick motion and, like basically like air boosts and double jumps and stuff like that, Halo had to evolve. Halo had to change it up a little bit too. I think it would have been cool to see a wall run in Halo as well, but, then it would be accused of being too much like Titanfall or Mirror's Edge or whatever, so. Moving on, there are some weird things to this game that I don't know why they decided to choose to add it in, like the ranking system. It's a bit flawed because you can do well in a game, but if your team loses, you also rank down, which to me is ridiculous. It's punishing you for being possibly matched up with terrible teammates or people who just didn't care or people who lost connection. If you lose a match, but you still did well and you're positive or 1.0, you should just stay where you're at. You shouldn't go up, you shouldn't go down. If you do well in the match and you win, go up. If you do bad, either way, you go down. This system, it can also work the other way around. You did bad in a match, but your team wins, you can get ranked up to silver and gold. That's ridiculous. That doesn't make sense to me. Just base it off of our individual skill, don't base it off of complete teamwork. You can have teamwork as a factor, but you're using it too much. Because sometimes people just want to play solo, and they don't have 3 other friends or 5 other friends or whatever just to play a match with. They just want to go online, play a couple matches, and getting paired up with a bad team, getting ranked down, is not going to make your game more fun. But I love the way the battle rifle feels in this game. I personally was a DMR fan. I loved the DMR ever since Reach, and I didn't like the battle rifle. I just didn't like the way it felt. I actually am preferring the battle rifle in this game. It's phenomenal. It's very accurate, it's quick, it basically feels like a very fast DMR. So I love it. The ground pound is actually really fun, and it's harder to pull off than you think it's gonna be because you don't actually have a big radius. You gotta aim it carefully, you're in the air for a while, and you don't fully kill them unless you charge it all the way. So you gotta be careful, and if you miss, you are vulnerable. There is one thing that's kind of strange. They basically added like a Titan shoulder charge from, Destiny kind of thing, where if you're running and you boost up speed and then you hit the melee button, you'll do like a bash, right? I don't like that because, it's cool, but I just don't like the way they chose to implement it because sometimes you want to run up behind someone and assassinate them, but now you have to run up to them and then stop and then assassinate them. Otherwise you do the shoulder charge, and that thing is really easy to miss. And like again, if you miss that, you're basically dead. Controls well, physics are top notch. It's Halo. I really hope that this is it. I don't want any more abilities. I don't want like, equip this to make your shields recharge faster. Equip this to hold a 3rd grenade. Equip this to make your grenade radius better. Equip this to be more defensive against grenades. I like where it's at now. This is Halo. Keep it here. Don't give me perks. I don't want perks in my Halo games. And I think they learned that with Halo 4. You can have these cool abilities, but everybody has them. And it's balanced that way. Which is great. I didn't know there was a guy behind me there. Oh! Okay, anyway. Moving on. Now, I think the best thing about this game right now is that it's actually working. The beta is working fairly well. For a beta too, it's doing a pretty good job in my experience. There have been some weird buggy issues, but it's a beta. Master Chief Collection, on the other hand, is still buggy, and I actually want to talk about Master Chief Collection for just a moment. Just one moment. Master Chief Collection needs to just add the separate games in, and you can choose the game you want to play, the game type, in that game itself. So if I want to go to Halo 4 SWAT, let me just go to Halo 4 SWAT. If I want to play a combination of all the SWAT matches, let me choose that as a playlist as well. Don't make me switch between Halo 2 and Halo 4 and Halo 3 and Halo 1 all the time. Sometimes I just want to consistently play Halo 2. Sometimes I just want to consistently play Halo 4, which is impossible right now. So hopefully they'll be adding that in the future. And it seems like they're actually, adding cool things to this game as well. There's a mode called Breakout that's available right now for the beta, and it's basically like a hardcore SWAT, except it's not one shot. It's not one shot to the head. It's almost one shot to the head, but not quite. You don't have shields, but you can take a little bit more damage. And each person only has one life. You don't respawn, and it's best of 5 rounds. It's very intense. It's got a really badass intro. You like run in. It feels like you're in a sport. It's awesome. So if you guys can get your hands on the Master Chief Collection, I think the beta is ending on the 18th. I don't know if they have plans to make it open. Usually with betas like this, they make it open for like 1 or 2 days. I'm hoping they choose to extend it because I'm having a blast, and I think everyone needs to experience this beta who loves Halo, because if you didn't like Halo 4, I mean, I can understand why. I still enjoyed Halo 4 because I played SWAT, but a lot of people turned their back on Halo 4 because it felt a lot like Call of Duty. I feel like this is a step back in the correct direction. This is Halo. This is Halo Evolved, and I love it. So, well, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this little gameplay video. I'm also going to just upload the gameplay as well, so if you want to check that out, I'll have the video without me talking over it. But that's all for now, and until next time, I'll see you guys later.